You asked how I was. I said good. What do you want from me? Sorry you missed your Pokemon. It doesn't really matter. It's just text-based game. The real Pokemon matters when you're playing the actual franchise. Go doesn't even matter for me. So I've been warping and bench methoding with my other game. And I got another... My other game, I got another shiny Fletchling. And this one I got 3 new shinies that I haven't had yet, so... Freaking... I would love a shiny Honedge, but I didn't get you. No, I did not. I got Spinnerack wherever it is in here. Somewhere. I heard it. It likes to move, apparently. Spinnerack. I know I heard it. Okay. It really... My cursor's gone. I'll get him in a sec. But we have Kakuna and Weedle literally right next to each other, who I wouldn't have missed if I didn't really look. You don't look much different, Weedle. I was hoping for a shiny Honedge and Ghastly as are members of my team, but I ended up getting that instead. Where is Spinnerack now? There was a shiny Spinnerack, but it keeps moving about. Apparently. There it is. I do not like the cursors. When you walk over it, it goes away. You don't do that game. About this range. Too bad no Honedge got hit. That's a shame. That's still a lot. Considering it also, I think it hits the roof. Even though none of the monkeys were hit, but I believe it hits them too. But that, I believe, was all the shinies on out of 10 that I could get. I really like Spinnerack. That is a real cool shiny. I don't want to change your name. You just look no different to me. That's it. Sadly. Seriously, sometimes. 40 meters, yeah, it would hit them. But they're not shiny. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. But now I have my shiny victory belt. Getting there. Gotta get my team shiny. Also, hold on. There's a... I need Skarmory still. not what I did. I went to the right. Dance. Hello. You wanna die? And now I got Flintor. Nice. Oh, that's out of it. Skarmory only spawn up there? Cuckoo. That'd be cool. Anyway. I need skin. Really not much here. Oh, there's some one here. With a bench here. We got fucking too many fucking or not lit, wrong Pokemon. Too many fucking lions already. I don't need Pyroar. I wouldn't mind shiny Lampet though. A shiny little candle would be a nice touch. Also, Chespin does appear here. I can hunt shiny starters. If I can find where the fuck Chespin spawns and when. I know he's going to be the rare spawn here, so he's rarely going to be. But if I can at least find him, I can at least spawn him over and over, and at least get an alpha version of him. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I think y'all just spawned in. Half of you are all dead. Ooh, crap. Yeah. Oh, I thought I saw Froakie. Does he run? Stop. What's happening? I saw something really move. Don't tell me he's running, little bastard. my shiny derpy plant. Right on her, yes. You ain't winning with a Staryu. Please, and thank God you don't Mega Evolve that. Thank God you don't evolve him. You don't want that thing. Stay away from it. Lest it runs at you. Might no holding yeah, but also is it though? You don't have to put up with that horrendous them legs. You'll need a water stone. Yeah, I know that. I just don't want Trey to lose what makes it adorable. Yes, exactly. You don't want long legs. No. No, you don't. Starmie's fine by itself. They didn't have to do what they did. Make it run. Yes, give me your Mega. I don't like Scrafty either. The gimmick is a lizard skin that looks like it's got saggy pants. So its Mega form grows a hoodie. I mean, yay. I know nothing of that lizard or anything like that. But Scrafty is literally just, that's why it looks the way it does. Its skin is supposed to resemble baggy pants, and it looks like it's pulling up its pants, so its literal Mega form grows a hoodie. He's perfect for him. Told you this game's woke as fuck. You think they just gave a random dude a Scrafty? Oh no. More to it than that. Scrafty is literally the most ghetto-ish kind of style in terms of clothes, if you want to go that far. That is why they gave it to him. I like the spider waves. Why don't you Mega Evolve 7? Oh, right, because it doesn't fit you. Of course not. Crocodile. Crocodile. Big snout. Bring on your Mega hoodie. Yeah, see, he's got the mask. It's a mask that he puts on his face. It's got pants that looks like it's sagging, but it's all skin. Whatever the fuck. But that's its gimmick. It's literally what it looks like. Now he's gonna throw a hoodie. Yeah. So cool. Totally. The thing is just... Really? Ah, fuck. When did you... Oh, you become ice. That's interesting. Clever, I guess? Ow. You're lucky my fucking shit the last game. You're already dark. Okay, you're dark ice. Interesting. What, does growing a hoodie make you cold as fuck? Clever. So you're cold, so you put on a hoodie. More in common with me than I thought. You're not much practice battling with Mega Evolution. Crafty and I will continue training and honing our approach. Mind if I say something? No, go ahead. I'm so... Okay, Goku. I would think your Pokemon would be the ones who'd have worked up an appetite. Look, I don't decide. I mean, giving orders seems to be pretty demanding, too. Fuck, you're running around capturing the bastards. Stop by the cafe, then. Yes. I'll happily go somewhere that keeps their croissants and curries separate. What is this? This game's pineapple on pizza? Oh yeah. It's a random Charizard just hanging there. 2 more croissants, please. Eating quickly can give you indigestion, you know. Can you blame me? My personal ranking of cafe croissants, they've always been at least B rank, maybe even A. At least? That's gotta be good then. If you're going to order, then do it all at once. You're just making more work for me. Ah. Some of the staff here maybe had too much fire in their belly for my liking. Well, it's only 1 or 2 people so far, and one seems to be taking the order while the one cooks. That could be very understandable that she's pissed off. What do you think of Naveen's Mega Scrafty? It's unique. He's cold. He has a hoodie. I can't really say. He's not really my favorite design. I get the whole lizard having skin that resembles having baggy pants, and then him growing a hoodie, and him being the main predominant Pokemon for a character that's of color. I know where Pokemon's going with this. Looking bright and strong for Team MZ. I'm gonna evolve Staryu, and then we'll start using... No! No. Why? You're the dancer. I get Starmie runs around. I get it. I think. Pardon the interruption, but what would you happen to be the member? Are you a maid? Are you my sex fantasy? Oh yes, but who are you? My name is Labin. I'm here on behalf of the Lumio Society of Battle Connoisseur. Oh god, no. Thank you for the watch streak. What is with every female having an ass in this game? Almost. Girl in the blue don't, and my girl don't. But isn't it the group of children of excuse me, I read that wrong. Isn't that a group for the children of elites and societals to share their love of Pokemon battles? None of the Hotel Z staff or clientele fit that particular bill. The events of that Society of Battle Connoisseurs holds are attended by more than merely children of elites and society. Socialites, I assure you. But I digress. Would you kindly tell me which of you is Urbane, the leader of your team? That's me. And this is Livy. She's our stealth MVP. Yeah, I'm being recognized by the rich and weird. Now then, let me see. Leader of the Society of Battle, or SBC, wishes you both to attend the Society next gathering. Again, I'm here to invite you to join us at the hotel for your earliest convenience. With that, I will take my leave. Take long hair, miss. Yes, get up to say. I do hope they will join us. Who knows what might happen otherwise. Is that a threat? Are you threatening me? Do I need more TP for my bunghole? Who knows what might happen? What's that exactly? Is everyone threatening me in this game? I'm not sure. I still don't get exactly what this group does either. But let's check out Hotel R. Sure. So we could say what you say they do. Naveen share their love for Pokemon battles? They probably fuck the Pokemon too. You're not planning to go to a hotel dressed like that, are you? I mean, it was. That's a hard no. Think about it. This is your chance to rub elbows. I don't think I want to rub elbows with anyone. With stars and big shots, talk about Hotel Z. If you're gonna schmooze it, schmooze. You're welcome. What is schmooze? Is there lingo that Nintendo's using that I'm unaware of? Schmooze. Schmooze it up. I thought that's what shilling was. Let's schmooze my streams. Would that be? Makes sense. Do your magic. Alright, fine. For starters, let's try boutique culture. To be highlighted any suitable outfits. Oh, great. I have to fight, make money now, don't I? That'd be great. Charm those SBC Fates Paints types, and then maybe, yeah, maybe I can get into that one store that bitch won't let me in. If I dress fancy. Megastones! Yay! Why do I keep going over here? Or, yeah. Who am I mega-ing? Skarmory, Glade, and Scolipy. Too bad I don't have nearly enough right now for all of them. Alright. Well. Skarmory. Now we have my golden bird who needs a damn nail clip. Alright, so I got some mega stuff. Yeah, boy. I don't know why I'm nervous. Alright, 5 more out of that. I need 4 more out of that. Time to go find me up some crunchy crystal. Go, victory ball. I want that as a disco ball in my room. Just disco night on stream every night. Hi, monkey. If they had a black monkey, I would name it Free. Even though he's not a monkey, but he's basically doing what the Super Saiyans do and gaining power by training. So he's become one of them. Shit. If Infernape was in this, I'd name him Goku, but I got Jiraiya, but thing turns shiny Greninja's black. Jiraiya's not. Damn, Victor Bell, you slow. You slow. Alright, well, I'm gonna teleport to Lumiose, because that's basically Crystal Farm. Not the best. And with the enhanced, with the freaking Crystal Sharp plushies in my inventory, I get so much more. Galades. I'm blanking. My name is. I made a name. I'm confusing names now, or not confusing names. Galade and Galele are similar names, sort of, kind of. All right. My brain was derping there for a second. Where are you, Galade? Oh my god, my eye. I know I had you earlier. Alright. Blah. I was like, what is going on? I've had is there. Okay, now I just need the other one. Now we have Galades. We just need Scolopoid. Scolopoid. But yeah, we've had Galades. Or, Galales, not Galades. My brain. I get it. His second stage has like baggy pants and a little face mask. Now he has a whole entire hoodie. Like, I get it. It just looks so weird. It feels weird. I need to see this lizard in real life now that it's based on and see its evolution and it get a little hoodie. And then it's crafty. Subquests. There's always a Mawile that they can't be cut. Yeah, it's a alpha Mawile. It's downright uncatchable. I don't even know how many Ultra Balls Tell you what, if I manage to catch Chozo, I'll give you 25 left. The Unket is up on rooftop building near the electrical substation. I don't know how. It's just a normal wow. Also, what I have. I figure now that it's time to give up on trying to get. You managed to catch Ankit. I heard that Pokemon almost let themselves be caught. Yeah, because you're shit, that's why. You're not gonna be around. Bye. You're fodder, so I'm gonna put you in my box for trade. Not like everyone else. I've got unusual Pokemon. I mean, to improve it, battle me and you'll find out exactly some unusual Pokemon. Like who? If you want to face my unusual Pokemon, let me know. You ready? Yes. Feast your eyes on some Pokemon you won't ever find. Ever? How you have it? Ah, variants. I see. I have a Slowpoke variant, but I haven't evolved it yet. Gotcha. I also have a Stunfisk variant. You look interesting. Look at that. Weird seeing you not have that on your tail. I actually have not seen this version of him because I haven't played it. Makes sense. Interesting. I've seen Slowpoke, but not Slowbro. There, I haven't seen that either. Yeah, actually, I have. I've seen you in pictures. Whoa, but not Slowbro. Slowbro looks cool. Punching with Shelter. I do not have a Slow King at all, though. So I need me a King's Run. And then I would need to evolve both my Galarian Slowpoke, and then get me Galarian Slowking and regular Slowking. Galar, yeah. I don't have one. Galar Slowpoke is all live on this place called Isle of Armor. And they smell kind of spicy from all the Galarica they eat. And they evolve when you give them accessories made from the Galarica twigs in that strain. Wait, so are you from there and not here? Which would explain why you have them. Those twigs are found on the Isle of Armor. You have no idea how many I had together to evolve there, so maybe I wasn't able to show off the power of my Galarian Pokemon. They're still my precious partners. Meeting them was the best thing ever. Do you give me said twigs? Because is this how I get mine? Yeah. I'd assume that's what those are. Yeah. Makes the Pokemon very happy. Slowpoke makes it happy. Okay, now I got both Slowbros. He's poison. That makes sense. He turns poison from the shelter, fighting into his arm instead. Fighting into his head and turns him smart, so he becomes psychic. And then Mega, he's eating the whole thing. Ooh, I gotta check out what you would look like, Mega deformed. Assume you're the same one. It won't. Spicy. His name is Spicy. Alright, well, it won't work for him. That's. Makes sense, because it's not in that game. You got different mechanics. That makes sense. It's not in. Mega Stones and Mega Evolution is not in that region. It's only in this and Aura, in the Aura and Aurus timeline of Ruby and Sapphire. going down when it's elf. Well, thank you for that. Now I just need another Galarian Slip. Wherever the hell I'm gonna get another one. Well, I'm gonna also need multiple Slip. Yeah. Wait, what am I doing? You can go. You're right there. Give me that Weedle. Weedle, Weedle, Weedle. You barely look any different, shiny Weedle. I just need to compare you to really see what the hell. I've not had a shiny Beedrill. I've not had a shiny mushroom. Tiny mushroom. Tiny, tiny. Tiny, shiny. Oh. Tiny. No items. Oh, no. Fucking Delibird. Oh, garbage. Hi. No wonder you're running around. Delibird gets in a flap. In a flap. I'll beat this in a flap. And then I'll flap. In a flap. Time to fap some garbage. I don't need you. Go away. Thank you. You gave a shiny present, did you? It was a berry, no less. Gosh, that's rare for you. You must, like, you give most people bug Pokemon, don't you, you little scamp? As long as it's shiny, I'll take it. Humans and Pokemon can't really exactly understand each other's words, so it's super important that we express our feelings in other ways. Oh, well, you're very nice, aren't you? Is that a Mega Ring? Can you evolve your Pokemon? Yes, you can. She's not just any old Pokemon trainer after all. She's super cool Mega Evolution user. Please teach us. You want my Mega Shiny Victory Ball? Shiny throw up all over you? We'll see, you kids. You get this fancy little gemstone and touch it, and Pokemon love you enough, and they evolve. Can we have a sit? Get around. Mega Pebbles, Mega Boulder, Mega Mountains. What kind of Mega Stones can I use to evolve the Electrike? I didn't say anything, I just nod. Is that how I convey feelings now? It's true that some Mega Stones do use Pokemon Stone like one. This one. The moves get stronger. What do they call it? They call this plus one. Change type and what can you name one? Ampros's dragon, yes. Gains the dragon type. You're all a bunch of nerds. Hey! Don't insult me. I've been playing this franchise since before you were created. Shush. Yeah, I'm old. Pokemon's 20 plus years old. 95, 94, 96, something like that. I'm getting shit from the games and the kids they create. Great. Thanks, Nintendo. Thanks, Game Freak. Lots of Pokemon can evolve. Which mode do you think is the strongest? I haven't tried Emboar. Meganium's ass. I don't like Meganium at all. Again, I'm not a fan of grass types minus Victreebel. For Alligator, I have. Who can potentially womp them, but I have to compare their types and them two together. I'm gonna go with Emboar as he's the best looking one. No, there isn't. That's why it's rock, paper, scissors system. There is none. It all depends on the Pokemon stats, really, and you. Any Pokemon can win, though. In any situation, as long as there's coverage. Had their turn to ask questions. Where don't, then we don't. Out of the answers you gave us, though? At the class, I want to learn more about Megas. Have you heard the rumor there's been going around? Everyone's saying that strongest Mega Evolution is going to save Lumiose. Yes. Save it from this tyranny of whatever company that's ruled by this lady that's causing everyone to go AWOL with Mega for money, probably. Because they're the ones, the company I trade my Mega Stones for. So I'm not really fully sure of Lysander's involvement, but he's probably using that opportunity to cause or come out and do whatever he wants planned. Even though I defeated him in the prior X and Y games, I would assume he's got business with Az, and he doesn't mind taking advantage of the confusion. But I don't know. He also doesn't seem like he's that bad in this one. He just seems like he wants me to stop the team that's causing whatever nonsense that's going around. The company I was trading my stones into, they're involved. They're the ones who is responsible for these zones and the battle zones. And I guess now, since the story's ramping up, people are not too happy, and they're starting to question them. Hence, one of the missions had a riot, sort of a riot. And then the other team that was making me do shit because of a debt was getting involved. Now they want me to see what's up. Floaty balls. Oh, lost balls. Give me my lost balls, bro. Thank you for touching my balls. Or ball. One of them.
two of them, right? So ways of doing this. Legends EA. Now, there are a few different like versions and ways of doing this, but I'm going to show you two of them, right? So as you can see, Chespin spawns right here on specifically Wild Zone 17, and there are a few different ways of doing this, right? Number one is...
Yeah, it's supposed to be here, but I haven't seen them yet.
You can literally just keep flying in and out of this zone over and over again until a shiny one spawns in. Now you have to understand, Chespin spawns underground, right? Like it will spawn in one of these like manhole covers like this.
That's probably why I haven't seen them. I've been getting nothing but this. Does run, damn it. I just saw him again. Saw something blue hop away. You. Yeah, I figured. It respawns blue. I mean, yeah. I didn't think about that. Saving. Yeah, there he is up there. I didn't think about that. So then I can just warp in and out until he's shiny. I can see him right out of it. Okay. And it'll save it. So how's everybody doing now? Alright, so 16. I do want to get the starter shiny. This may take a while. I'm gonna need something to keep me occupied. Earlier when I was doing it, I did it for one full night and one full day cycle. That's an hour each. That's 2 hours. Because time goes by slowly since you're doing this repeatedly. It doesn't have much time to. But essentially, that's a good marker for me, is that I was watching videos and doing it on both games where I was doing bench method on one and doing this on another. And a full cycle, one transition to day to night or night to day is an hour doing this. Give or take. Again, shinies are saved. Once they are on the map, they are saved. So then if you notice it, you would save to keep the Froakie in case he runs. But now that I know where he is, it'll help. This is also how you would get alphas if you would want an alpha. Because what it's doing is it's re-rolling the spawn. And that's why doing this makes shinies appear. Which is why I don't see this exactly getting patched. And if it is, they may patch it a different way or a different workaround. Because this is how you're getting different roles for Pokemon like Froakie, for instance. Instead of, you know, failing to catch it, kill it, whatever, the one you don't want to respawn it, you're going to have to wait, go far enough away and wait a certain period or however long or whatever the triggers are for Pokemon to respawn. Or if you have it run away, you could sit there and wait for it to respawn, but that still takes time. This way, the Pokemon's there, and all you're doing is changing its role, and it can have different nature, stats, different fucking, I don't know about level too much besides alpha and gender and potential shininess. It's the same as soft resetting a stationary, technically without turning it off. All you're doing with soft resetting is you're changing up the Pokemon spawn. This is the same thing, just without actually resetting the game. There is also that with the fossils, and if you want, the shinies are starter lock, the ones through quests or whatever, and so are the legendaries. But normally, if you want the shiny fossils, you'd be saving right before the guy, and then you would do your entire set of fossils and reload. So you're still soft resetting in the same vein. So it's implemented. So it's gonna. I could have been doing that the whole time. Yeah, see, I'm bad with multitasking. Sorry. So far, I found this to be the fastest way. You just go into your map and then hit Y to bring up the warp menu, and then I alphabetize it so it's based on travel spots, or I organize it based on travel spots or zones in this case. And then I just hit Y and go down to the bottom one. If you're gonna be doing like middle, it might be easier to just do this. But while doing the bench method on my other game, it was easier for me to do it this way with that game, with doing both games simultaneously. And seeing as I have my joystick held down on the other one, he just runs into the bench back and forth easily. All I do is just mash A. I got the shiny fucking fletchling on the other one. This run one I was doing with bench method, or the warp method, I actually got me a Kakuna and a Weedle and a fucking Spinnerack, so I was actually pretty good on that one. So yeah, I mean, if I ever do methods at night, I'm gonna most likely, since they're saved on screen, I don't have to worry too much. I can wait. As long as I don't freaking reset enough to overwrite the ones that are already shiny. Yeah, you can. There's a set of 10 that gets saved on screen, but you can overwrite those 10 by getting more shinies. But again, once they're shiny, they're saved on screen until they're caught, killed, or ran away from. Or they run away like Crookie would. So I gotta be careful with that. But if you can figure out what parts it doesn't autosave from, you can still manually save, and use that as to ensure certain things. With Arceus, when you wanted to hunt for certain outbreaks, you would turn off autosave and whatnot, and save at the guy before he gives you the list of your outbreaks. That's how you can change which ones are there and try to hunt the ones you want. And then once you have it, you save again, and then that one's there, and you just keep resetting until you get the shiny of that outbreak. That's how Arceus worked. But this game has autosave turned on automatically. But there's ways around it. It doesn't save when you're trying to do the fossils, for instance. So that's why you can self-reset. I bought a stack of 20 of all 3 of them. So I already tried once, but I was gonna do it another time here. I don't know. Those are some of the hunts where I'm just gonna be sitting there, and I've never really done a soft reset shiny in terms of full odds. I've done it with RNGing. Yes, it's full odds, but I was able to determine once I got good at it when the shiny was gonna appear on, and I was also able to get all my legendaries natures, good natures. So it's a bit more predictable. Once I get back into that, I want to show that off again. And actually show off the process and getting it. It is the process, though. But my old videos of me capturing the Heart Gold Legendary Shiny, that's where that's from. RNG. There's programs out there that allow you to do that. And because I'm a slow learner, it took me a while to pick it up. But once I got good at it, I was able to get them. It's not that hard, really. It's a matter of setting your DS time and turning it on and off, hitting A bunch, talking to Professor Elm. And depending on how fast your inputs are, it determines a certain seed, and calling Elm advances that seed. If you don't hit... Yeah, you kind of have to be exact with your inputs to your button presses, whether you're too fast, too slow, whatever. It has to be on point to a degree. But like, there's a calculator for that. There's a calculator that determines what seed you're on. If you hit the right like range of whatever numbers then you would use Elm to advance the number of seed by 1 or by however many it's you'd have to look up all that specifics. But if you have a chain of 100 and you want to advance it, you have to call Elm 99 times. And then stop at 99, because the 100th roll would be the Pokemon. And then you would run into the Pokemon at roll number 99, which he'll turn it to 100, thus making it the shiny. Something like that. It may not sound the best coming out of me because I don't know how to explain it. Random number generator is what RNG stands for. Every game, I mean, has that. It all determines certain things like moves, depending on certain actions or distance. Bosses or enemies will do certain actions. That's RNG. Pokemon spawns. What I'm doing now, even though I'm not playing. is RNG. I'm randomly rolling spawns over and over to get a certain result. But it's random, so it may take 2 minutes, it may take an hour, it may take literally first try. I mean, people have had the unfortunate luck of RNGing like starters in the older games, only to get like the rivals Pokemon shiny, or the Gen 3 had you battle the Poochyena in the beginning, stuff like that, which you can't get. You don't have balls at that time, and or their very first encounter in some games where they don't have you have Pokeballs yet because you need a Dex or something like Gen 1, even though that game doesn't have shinies in the original. But games like those, I've seen people get shinies of Pokemon they can't even get. It sucks. The worst I've done is killed shinies in X and Y because of the Horde. And I can't tell which one I'm supposed to attack. However, Horde between two games... X and Y Horde battling between two games is a little insane. So that's fucking 10 Pokemon. So, shiny hunting in X and Y is a little easy. That and the O-Powers. Weird buffs. Temporary buffs that you get. I miss the buffs. I don't like the dude giving them to you, though. Really weird. I like how this game actually mentions their absence, and it's kind of funny. From here. I mean, it would do multiple range of things. Yeah, it would.
get that entire. Also getting there. So then I'm gonna test to see if how far in that goes. Yeah, that's 90 meters. No, it does. Well, maybe Brookie could be. Yeah, he's just out of range. And he ran now. Right, no, that's not a good idea for him unless, I don't know, the guy in this video is warping there. And now he's interested. Oh yeah. I've been playing Bravely Default Remaster on my off time, and I've almost beat this game twice, like on the original 3DS. I've come to the end and just never beat it because it kind of, the time loop at the end kind of just annoys me. I just like did it like 5 times, and it was like, okay, could we stop with this? Other than that, I love Bravely Default. I have yet to play the second one due to me not beating it, and neither have I not played Bravely Second either. Yeah, there's 3 Bravely games. But yes, I've been enjoying the remaster. It basically got the treatment Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop did. 3DS game did. Main console, except this is Switch, not PS4. It reminds me that I need to still play Xenoblade. Oh yeah. I've never played any. There's a lot of games that I've just never played that are action RPGs or RPGs. Like I love the Ys and Tales of franchise. Well, not I wouldn't say franchise. I love the few games that I played with them. I need to play more of them. That's another franchise that I've got on many different damn things that I need to get to play. I need to get me the Tales of Zilla remake, remaster, whatever it is, so I can enjoy that glorious game again. I'm happy that the first Tales of game that I've played happens to be a popular one, I guess, because everyone wanted it. So yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I gotta get that. I have the original too. I want to get this one as well. And Tormented Nice. I hope Zilla 2 gets a remake or remaster, because that would be nice if we still had. Yeah, it's a matter of my own judgment. But
every other game, so I decided to make the majority of the Final Hunt.
I would love to have audio going for a video, but I'll just have it watching in the background along with Twitch. Wait, I don't need that. This is Twitch if I'm doing that. There you go. I only wanted to bring up a video on how the easier way people do shiny hints, but it's all either bench or warping. Oh. Either way, it's time consuming. And not that I haven't sat there and grinded in the wild of the prior Pokemon game, in the mainline Pokemon games for hours, just training Pokemon up for the Pokemon League before. And or was attempting Mew, and still will be once I return to it. I just need to have something that can distract me, so I'm not bored. That's what I was doing earlier when I was doing bench method and warp method on 2 different games simultaneously. And I mean, it proved result. I caught shinies at the start of this stream. Because it saves them on screen, I don't capture them until I go live. The other ones on my other game, I may capture if they're new. If they could remake them all, it would be great, including Japan only games. I mean, they're giving us some games from Japan, like some content that's from Japan. I know Kingdom Hearts finally did, so hopefully other games do. And even if they're not exclusive to Japan, like certain games like Dark Souls 2 for some reason got additional content in the remastering, or it's PS4 re-release. So hopefully they follow suit with that kind of thing. Like New Genesis is updated. Phantasy Star Online 2, we got New Genesis content. Like a lot of games are just do have extra added to an updated version. Hopefully they continue that and give us Japanese content. I know like 10 and 10.2 Remastered gave us those as well. I'm sure probably 12 has some, or yeah, 12 probably. Its updated version probably has some. I know the originals 10 and 10.2 didn't have the Japanese content. Same with Kingdom Hearts. So hopefully they follow suit with that all. Tales of the Abyss, which I never... Yeah, I've only played Zilla 1 and 2. And then for the Yeast, I played Origins, and then I played the one that's on the beach there. I forgot. 8? I think. I have pretty much every Final Fantasy from 1 to 12 on here. And then I own every Final Fantasy game from 1 to 15. Or 1 to 16, rather. As yes, I do own 14 and I do own 11. 11 on PC. It is alive and on Steam. Hmm. 12, I haven't played much. I played like the beginning of 12. I know a few of my friends wanted to play it. And then Irving basically, whatever happened to my copy, I either gave it to Irving and then it got lost over time. Because I know he had a copy. I'm not sure if it was the same copy as my original. So I know I had it at one point. And because at the time I was a Final Fantasy fan, but I was more of Kingdom Hearts, and I wasn't nowhere near what I am now of it. So it's just like 12 didn't agree with me, or at first for the first like hour in, but that's not enough time. Because yeah, all the games start slow. But having come from 10 and 10.2 most of my life with Kingdom Hearts, I also